How in the hell is there already one person watching me? Hey, what's up? I've decided to do a little channel surfing with an anarchist. So, there's my TV right there. There's my class war. There's my psychic TV. See, right over there to your left of the screen, there's my psychic TV poster. There's my severed pig's head. That doesn't need to be explained at all. Class war, evict the rich. That's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, so let's get this party started, shall we? Okie dokie. So, gonna turn on the TV. So basically, I just wanted to give you guys a no holds barred look see it. Basically, me arguing with the TV, because every time I turn this damn thing on and watch regular network TV, I'm always like arguing with it. And then sometimes when I say stuff, I'm like, hey, I really wish that was on YouTube because that was pretty funny or whatever. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to turn the TV on and we're going to do some channel surfing with an anarchist. As soon as I get done eating this half a grapefruit, let's see, input, TV, oh, grit, okay, little bit of manifest destiny propaganda, you know, good old white Anglo-Saxon Americans deserve the world, cause, well, we tamed it. This is awesome. Turn it up a little bit.
Did you have a good winter?
Did you have a good winter out here raising some cattle?
We had only one catch rope left. We were about to have a fight. See which one was going to use to hang herself.
You wouldn't want to do that. Not with all of that wages you got coming.
Come work for me. I'm Colonel Sanders. You can make chicken and make lots of money.
That's 108 times 6.
7.
You're right, times 7, and that comes to...
All the chicken you can eat.
I'm going to take your word for that.
That's right. I'm the Colonel.
7 and 56.
7 and 56. And to make this more interesting, I'm going to use my laptop down here, and I'm going to mosey on over to my YouTube channel so I can watch you guys' comments. I'll just mute the video. But yeah, we're going to do a little channel surfing with an anarchist. I don't know. What about them calves that were born after the spring?
Well, you don't expect me to pay for animals you didn't bring in, do you?
Well, that wasn't part of the deal, Mr. Love.
That wasn't part of the deal, Mr. All right. That's enough of this one. Time to change the channel. K2, this is our local news channel. This should be fun. A little COVID-19 action going on. Oh man, my digital antenna is not picking up K2. Let's see if we can get me TV. This is just very disappointing. My channels aren't coming in. Let me mosey myself over there and mess with my digital antenna and see if we can't get this coinkydink fixed. Yep. Alright. See. If I move it, will that help? I don't know. I don't know. Can't believe K2's not working. See, K2 was going to be the money shot right there because I would have been able to like rant on the stupid propaganda COVID-19 news and all that fun stuff, but oh no. They want to just ruin my live stream. Bastards. Oh yeah, so let me get to my YouTube channel, guys, so I can monitor comments and whatnot. Okay. Let me refresh the channel. Home. So yeah, I just wanted to channel surf and give you guys an idea of how I just argue with my TV quite a bit. Oh, look at the quality of that stream. AT&T is just doing me right. Princess Pirate, thanks for watching. You kick booty. Please do share this because I might end up playing video games if there's no good channels. Let's see. I wanted K2 really bad because that was the new... Oh, a little science fiction action. Oh, here we go. Coin 6. We'll get a little news action. Yeah.
It was earlier this month. The father of two from Lafayette, Louisiana, took his mother to the hospital. She tested positive for the coronavirus. And about a week later, he wound up in the same hospital. Did she know?
Oh my God. Did she know he was in the hospital? Oh my Lord. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the flu has killed more people than this coronavirus thing, and they haven't shut down our entire damn economy. I mean, seriously, people. I mean,
Keenan Duffy died on April
you know,
14th.
I mean,
He would have turned 40 this year.
it's really sad that a lot of these people are dying, but like,
His 11-year-old son.
there's more shit going on in the world right now, people. Look, okay, what's happening is the largest transfer of wealth in human history from poor people to rich people right now. What's going on is like thousands and thousands of small businesses are closing all over the country, and these rich folks, the people that own like Walmart and Costco and, you know, all the big box stores, you know, just all the big corporate guys are buying up all that infrastructure at pennies on the dollar. I mean, it really reminds me of the mass consolidation of wealth that's went on, you know, right after the beginning of the Great Depression in 1929. I mean, it's just freaking scary, and people are just sitting home doing nothing. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get why more people aren't in the streets. I don't get why more people aren't demanding that they exercise their right to engage in commerce and to go outside and get a job and work and take care of themselves. That is absolutely crazy. Yes, Amazon is another one. Oh, that's badass. Cool beans. I'm glad you could listen at work. But yeah, I mean, what we're doing as a country is sitting on our butts and allowing the big corporations to consolidate. And also, here's something that creeps me out. Okay, as you guys are well aware, I'm an anarchist, and I talk about it a fair amount on my YouTube channel. And that basically means I don't believe in the idea of government controlling people's lives and actions. I try to motivate myself from my own moral compass and act as a moral, decent human being. Okay, I don't need government to squat on top of me to tell me what to do or how to be a good man. I have myself for that. I have my friends that keep me in check for that. I don't need government for that. So, you know, that's part of the problem is the American collective psychology, okay? Like, people are convinced that if experts and officials and sources say it, because that's what the corporate news, you know, is saying right now in front of us, they'll always be quoting expert social or experts, sources and officials. A lot of times they don't even give the names of where they get the information from, but people just buy it. And they also, one of the things that happens to us in this culture, to our collective detriment as humanity, is we come up through school not questioning our teachers. We're meant to absorb information in school and then regurgitate it. And if we can memorize the stuff when we're cramming for the test well enough, then we get a pass. So basically, we're being taught from the time that we're children to memorize information and then cough it up for the test and then forget it. Same kind of thing happens if you think about the contemporary parallel. When you grow up and you watch the news, they over-report on one specific subject, and then you memorize what you've been told on the news, and then by the time that you get time to analyze that for yourself or parse out that information for yourself, the news has already switched to another subject, and they're already hyper and overly reporting on that subject. And what that does is get people brainwashed, because what happens is people just see what's on the news and they're like, oh, that's the truth. And then they see what's on the news and they're all, oh, that's the truth. And they don't have time to parse it out. It's really, really creepy. But also, one of the things I wanted to talk about was these people. Finally, I'm not right-wing, but at least these right-wing people are getting out into the streets and protesting and talking about the fact that they have a right to live. Because right now, the economic impact of this virus is killing more people, ruining more lives, making more people homeless than this virus is. But also, let me digress to one of the points I was about to make. What's happening is you have a caste system now. Okay, all the federal workers, from Congress to the executive branch, the president, Congress is still going to work. Congress is still getting paid, so is Senate. So are all the essential, quote unquote, they get to decide who's essential. So all the alphabet soup organizations, FBI, CIA, NSA, and military, they're essential. Okay, then you go to the state level, higher state level officials. So that's the federal class of human beings that the government has said has a right to live and engage in commerce. Then you have the state level, same thing. You know, state police, um, all the employees of the governors and whatnot, all those people still getting paid. Okay, then you go to the city level. City employees are considered essential. So what you have is a caste system, government saying that if you have the government rubber stamp, all those people are magically essential, and then everyone else has to just, you know, take their $1,200 and lose their job. Take your $1,200 and lose your savings. Take your $1,200 and lose your housing. That's not right. That's absolutely insane. And watching the media turn this protest into a mostly right versus mostly left thing, these people demanding to go out and work, I think is just kind of a disservice. I don't care what your politics are, you're being economically railroaded right now, and the government, there's a saying that I first heard Rahm Emanuel say it. You know, never let a good crisis go to waste. What you have now is government and corporations seizing on this opportunity to be as fascist as they possibly can. And what I mean by fascist is the economics of fascism. Like, yeah, if you look up the definition of fascism in the dictionary, you'll find that Merriam-Webster says that it's a right-wing authoritarian type of a thing. Okay? But if you look at the economics of fascism, what Benito Mussolini did when he created his fascist government was he had the government seize corporations and seize the means of production, and the government controlled it. What we have now is kind of an reverse version of fascism. And let me explain. Now the corporations have lobbied the government to organize everything that best suits them to maximize their profit and mitigate their risk. Okay, so we live in a fascistic state in America. It's just the corporations have taken over the government instead of in Mussolini's times. You know, in the 30s, the government took over the corporations. But the net result, the end result for the people is tyranny. You know, so hats off to these people. Most of them are right wing that are in the media, but this issue of most all of them are right wing that are protesting the right to go outside and live and get a job and take care of themselves. But the issue affects everyone. You know, this corporate government fascistic takeover of our society has been created by the fear of this virus. I mean, I believe that the coronavirus is a real thing. I think that steps need to be taken so that old people and people with immuno problems need to be taken care of. But the solution that the government has come up with is just wrong. There is no reason why. There's no reason why we should shut down our entire economy. Why aren't we focusing on taking all the people? It would take so much less money. It would take only a fraction of the amount of money that's being wasted on trying to restrict the movements of everybody if they would just go into the old folks' homes, and if they would just find the people that are immunocompromised and put them in quarantine, you know, that until this virus moves through the population of everyone that can fight it off. That would be a much better strategy than just shut down the economy and sequester everyone's movements. You know, and anyway, the government response, they're doing a way better job of quarantining the common person's ability to make money and survive. They're quarantining aspects of our economy as opposed to, you know, quarantining the people. So I find that very interesting. But I'll stop talking over it. So let's get some of this lovely state propaganda masquerading as news stories. Or is it commercial time?
Become the most vulnerable. Many have been isolated from contact. Meals on Wheels People is dedicated to serving our older adults throughout the Portland metro area. And now your support is needed more than ever. Please go to mowp.org/donate. Your generous gift will help provide nutritious food and wellness checks to those who need them most during these challenging days.
Are you looking for work? Do you want to make a difference in the lives of others? Prestige Senior Care is hiring for temporary, part-time, and full-time positions. To learn more about our employment opportunities and take the next adventure in your career, visit prestigecare.com/careers.
At Subaru of Portland, all of our departments, including our full-service body shop, are open and ready to serve you. Call to schedule a pickup for repairs and service, arrange a test drive, and even purchase a new vehicle from Subaru of Portland, all from the comfort and safety of your own home. Our staff of professionals will clean and sanitize your vehicle before delivery. The Subaru of Portland team is working to ensure
Subaru of
health and safety
Portland.
during this ever-changing situation. For details, go to SubaruofPortland.com. We can and will.
Yeah, you can't have a job. The business where you work is closed. But yeah, go buy a car.
Fiduciary retirement planning fund. The biggest complaint we hear is that their advisors never call clients, and when they do, they don't offer any.
Hey, speaking of retirement, you might want to cash in your retirement because the government has saw fit to not allow you to get a job. So if you need a little money to pay your rent, you know, you can. I'm just kidding. I mean, that would be horrible to do it. But a lot of people are turning to that now because government won't allow people to fucking live, okay? That's the simplest way I can put it. Government has actually got in the way of people being able to live.
You need it most. Call now to see how implants, veneers,
This is crazy.
and laser
So,
can give you.
if you're watching and you ever wanted to talk to one of these crazy anarchists that you saw on the interweb, ask me some questions, man. I really would like to get some feedback from the audience, and I prioritize trolls first. If you hate what I do, or you think I'm just an attention-seeking whore on the interweb, or you're a bootlicker and you don't like what I do, feel free. You know, reach out, make a little comment, we can talk. But I'm just tired of watching people bend over and take it. I just can't anymore. So yeah.
Of course, there is a global race to find a safe and effective vaccine for COVID-19.
Oh,
There are
yeah.
Dozens of trials happening around the world, including 7 human trials. One we've told you about a lot is happening in Seattle right now. Another is at Oxford University in England. They say they vaccinated their first.
Yes, worldwide effort to try and come up with a vaccine for COVID-19. Okay, this is kind of insane. Absolutely kind of insane. Until the numbers can demonstrate that this is killing more people than the flu, which they haven't, why are we shutting down economies across the world? Why are we reorganizing our entire society based on something that's killing so few people? Why is there an economic stranglehold on the common person, yet the big corporations get a pass? I got one for you. Why is law enforcement allowed to engage with the people? Why haven't they closed all the jails? Why is prison labor being used? I'll say it again. Why is prison labor being used to wash the dirty laundry from hospitals? You have people in prison with recycled air, people in prison with limited access to sanitation, limited access to clean air, limited access to decent hand washing materials, limited access to hand sanitizer, in these small little boxes that literally has recycled air facility wide. Taking in, pissed in, crapped in, thrown up on, sweated on, COVID-19 bed sheets, pillowcases, and blankets, and having to wash hundreds of pounds of this stuff and then have it sent back to the hospitals. Now we know. We now know why COVID-19 is in the hospitals. Okay, people in prison have human rights. Not just because they've done something quote unquote wrong. You know, and by the way, the vast majority of people that are housed or warehoused in our fucking prison system are in there for nonviolent drug crimes. So we have a cycle now going from the hospitals to the prisons, making people sick. That disgusts me on so many levels. These people have human rights. They have dignity. They have the same inalienable rights to, to live. They have the same inalienable rights to pursue a betterment of themselves. See, there's something in federal law called a duty of care. Once you've been made a prisoner of the state, they have a duty to take care of you and to have you in a safe, clean living environment where your life isn't in danger. They have it's literally written into federal law that they have to take care of these people. But I'm sorry, but having them clean the laundry out of hospitals during a pandemic, that is dereliction of the duty of care that the government has to take care of these people and protect their, protect their health while they're in these prisons. It really disgusts me, But, yeah, okay. So more channel surfing with an anarchist. I'll just, Hi, everybody, Dylan. Nice guest and flag. Yeah, man, I want people to ask questions or interface. I mean, this COVID-19 crisis is literally screwing me over so bad that I may end up homeless. If this COVID-19 stuff is messing up your life, I want to hear about it. Make a comment down below. I'm monitoring the comments on my laptop beside the TV. But yeah, less of me blathering and more channel surfing.
White and loving some bread.
This is KGW8.
Your coronavirus-related questions on our KGW Q&A show every night here at 7. Tonight, we're answering your financial questions, from what to do if you haven't received your stimulus check to what to keep in mind during this extended...
What to do if you haven't received your please don't riot because we don't have enough cops to deal with it check. That's the thing. Like, if people ever said my freedom and my liberty doesn't have a price, yes, it does. The price for your freedom and liberty is $1,200, apparently.
Restrictions and temporarily allowing them to start shipping their products directly to customers. As Joe Ranieri reports, one local distillery is already seeing a huge increase in sales in just the last couple of days.
Like any other distillery in Oregon, Westward Whiskey...
So yeah, we have RW Arts. All these things are like a Sunday school picnic for the great and powerful. Abolishing our rights and our best way to fix shit. Pretty much, man. I mean, this is like a wish list for tyrants. I mean, when you can get when people have been convinced to live in a state of fear and reacting to that fear, and not using their cognitive processes before they react, they have us. If they can continue to bombard us with fear and have us react to that fear without collectively organizing. So I say if you're on the right, or if you're in the left, or you're in the center, or if you're just a soccer mom and you're tired of not being able to go outside and make money so that you can feed your kids, you need to start organizing protests. People need to be marching in the street. They need to be calling their public officials. They need to be putting signs in their windows. Many hands make light work. I'll say that again. Many hands make light work. There's millions and millions of Americans out there that are disgruntled, and rightly so, and we have anger that must be addressed. We have been harmed by government. Government is hurting us right now. Every human being has a sovereign, inalienable right to self-defense. So I say people organize. Call your friends, call your neighbors, put signs in your front yard, say you won't take this anymore, do something. But if millions and millions of us do just a little bit of resisting, we can put a stop to this mess. I am tired of watching people live in a state of fear. I am sick and damn tired of people just bending over and taking it. I mean, watching Lady Liberty get raped like this is just tearing me apart. I just don't get it.
and it would be great to get outside and enjoy our beautiful Northwest in the days ahead. We had a great day today. There's a time lapse for you showing Cascades, Mount Jefferson, looking south from Mount Hood. And again, we've had some great weather lately, and it continues tomorrow.
What the? I can't even say the word, but WTF. Okay, so this weather guy is saying, oh yeah, let's go out and enjoy the Pacific Northwest. What kind of crack is this guy smoking? What do you want to enjoy it on your patio outside in the front of your house, or maybe sneak out in your front yard before your neighbors start telling you that you want to kill your neighbors because you're outside walking around? That's ridiculous. Okay, I'll tell you why it's ridiculous of the weatherman to say that crazy crap. Okay, they've closed the public parks. They have signs that say you can't go in them. They've closed the public walkways to launch a boat. They've closed the state parks. They've closed many of the city parks. So where are you supposed to go out and enjoy nature in the Pacific Northwest? Are we supposed to sprout wings and flap real hard? Yes. Most people do have, a yellow streak up their back, RW. It's just a thing. It's a human nature thing. But my God, just sometimes it's hard to make words. I get so frustrated when I hear BS on TV.
Amount, and that's how easy it is. All right, what's the active ingredient? Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock.
The active ingredient is propaganda, fear-mongering. So people are paralyzed and they won't leave their houses. You know, if you people are going to refuse to think for yourselves, there will always be someone willing to do it for you. And that's just a thing. And when you're reacting to fear, you're not thinking. You need to experience the fear, let it flow through you, let yourself think about it, contemplate the fear, and then use your brains. Use your gray matter after you expose yourself to fear. Don't just think, oh, how do I fix the problem? How do I fix the problem? No. You have to breathe, center yourself, and realize that you're getting bombarded with fear. You went through all the parks and smart. Well, revolutions start with very small acts, my friend. .com.
Or call the number on your...
Oregon Public Broadcasting. Okay, let's check out what kind of fear-mongering they got going on that. If it will come in on my digital antenna. Nope. You know, there's something that I can't get over.
Some tips on how that can be done.
My YouTube channel has 20,000 subscribers. I've been streaming for... Where's the time code? For a long while now, I think. Almost a half an hour. Hey, what's up? Hey, Pink Camera Magic. Oh my goodness. We got a hottie up in here. How you doing, girl? You know what I don't get? My YouTube channel right here that you're watching. I've been streaming for nearly a half hour. We're at 28 minutes and 52 seconds. All right. My channel has 20,000 subscribers. Am I supposed to believe that only 6 people are getting notifications that I went live? I mean, what the actual hell? I mean, can you say censorship, my friends? All right, enough of that. Let's continue channel surfing with an anarchist. Let me get a little volume. I'm sure this is another COVID victim, the cough cough. Why? Come on, where's my volume?
Okay, now this is important. Washington's governor says these restrictions could be reinstated if the number of coronavirus cases go back up. So it's important to just keep your social distancing when you're outside, Kristen. Yes, great tips there. And what a beautiful day to get outside here, Matt, even though you're in your office. Even though you say
It's because I'm channel surfing. No, I can live stream anything, Pink Camera Magic. And I'm still not going to retain live notifications. I need better clickbait with a thumbnail. Lots of cleavage. Yeah, that would help. Hey, you know, if I paid you like some good cashy money, would you take some pictures of you and then like let me use those to promote my YouTube videos? That might help. Or maybe I could Photoshop my head or your boobs onto my chest and just use my face shot. That'd be pretty cool.
Today's only Tuesday, right? So I got 3 more days to make you ladies happy with that. Hey, back to that last story. I did a podcast about that very thing, about how it's hard for search and rescue crews to do what they do and maintain any type of social distancing or safety precautions if they're actually doing a hardcore rescue. So if you are going to be out and about, and it's so...
All right, you know what I find freaking hilarious, guys? Okay, so they're closing down public parks, and they're shutting down state parks, and they're shutting down waterfront parks because they don't want people to spread the coronavirus. But you can go in Walmart. You can go in Walmart, this big giant warehouse full of like a few hundred people, and like, you know, basically epidemiologically speaking, you're licking doorknobs when you're at freaking place. But I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Close all the public places that you could go and walk and be distant from other people, you know, because the waterfront park in Portland, you could walk even when this shit wasn't closed down, when the world wasn't closed due to cough. When the world wasn't closed due to cough. You could go to the waterfront in Portland and walk up and down NATO Parkway and not have to be within 20 feet of somebody else. You know, like if you're careful, you could walk down the waterfront in you know, a busy weekend in Portland, Oregon on NATO Parkway and stay 30 feet away from people, 40 feet if you wanted. But oh no, that makes so much sense. Walmart's open, but you know, a national park where you could go and camp and not even see another person for a day is somehow closed to protect people from the cough. Makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, so you think people don't get my live notifications because I don't do enough action? That's really funny. Okay. That's interesting, MAL. Let's see here. I've been doing this almost 10 years, and if you look at the sheer volume of cop watching that I've done, it rivals damn near every channel out there. So go look at the Mike Bluehair channel and look at how many videos I've done and how long I've been doing this. So no, it doesn't have to do with the fact that I'm not out there actually working. You know, I don't mean to be jacking myself off, but nobody else is going to do it. And yeah, like, I have a shitload of work that I've been doing for years. Yes, Walmart being open equals Illuminati confirmed. Yes, of course, Pink Camera Magic. No, that doesn't explain why 20,000 people don't get live notifications because it's not an audit video. Like that makes no sense to me. Mathematically, it makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, shouldn't at least 1,000 people get notifications? How about 500? How about 100? How about 100 people out of 20,000 subscribers would get notifications that I'm going live? No, I think certain channels are being put on the algorithmic short bus, and I'm just lucky enough to be one of them. But I mean, look at the last couple uploads I've done on this channel. Yes, there's this collective powers kill. Yes, there's a collective idea in American society that people that are in prisons are worth less, or that they can be mistreated because they've done something wrong, or they owe society some debt. So that's why they're using, you know, prison labor, coerced prison labor to do the laundry out of hospitals in Oregon. It's disgusting. Like, just type Oregonian prison labor to clean hospital laundry. It's disgusting. You get notifications from me all the time if you're live. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm glad that MAL is getting my notifications. Oh, that's cool that you're not even subscribed to me, but it auto plays my video feed. That's neat. What book should I use for a thumbnail? Okay, Pink Camera Magic says, when I look at my analytics, I learned that only about 10% of your subscribers actually watch the videos, and that's pretty much around the board. Is that about the same numbers you get, Pink Camera Magic, when you but still 10% of 20,000 isn't 8 viewers, is it? If that's what the analytics is saying. Is that same thing happening to you, Pink Camera Magic? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do try to edit my videos and pretty them up and have the neat little, animated splashy in the beginning or whatever. Oh, yeah, okay, rush hour and statistically a bad time. Yeah, that makes sense. I just get pissed when I look down and see that there's not a whole lot of people watching when I work pretty hard at my stuff. Just before I got in with you watching Glenn Beck, he had a doctor on that explained what he found in regards to what is going on. My comments are being deleted. What? No, I'm not. I'm not deleting any comments. I'm just sitting here reading them, yo. I'm glad Powers Kill gets my notifications. I appreciate it. When you do get a notification, please share it. Because seriously, I really believe that I'm being but I believe that my pooch is being screwed by YouTube, just to put it quite frankly. My old Mike Bluehair YouTube channel was just mass demonetized. They literally just demonetized 8 years of my work without explanation. I never got an email from them or a text or anything saying what happened. Just, that's weird. So somebody's saying this, yeah, that their comments are being deleted from a thread. Let's do some more channel surfing. Let's see what the old squawk box of propaganda has to say.
And welcome back. A California teenager has come up with a unique solution to help the hearing impaired communicate during the pandemic.
Yeah, this is such a great story. Take a look at this. She is making
Oh my God!
a clear vinyl center, and that allows deaf people to continue to be able to lip read. The 17-year-old says she came up with the idea.
That's beautiful, but that cloth is not going to protect anybody from a virus. So here's this, mental masturbation about this little girl wanting to help people. I mean, it's great that she wants to help people, but this mask, these cloth masks they're telling people to wear, it's just ridiculous. It's a placebo. It's like, it reminds me of, the propaganda videos you can watch on archive.net of when they would brainwash little kids in schools during the atomic bomb scare. When they'd say, oh yeah, when the atomic bomb blows up, don't look at the flash and hold up a newspaper. Or get under your desk. Get under your desk. Oh yeah, well, in today's news, a nuclear detonation has just occurred 8 miles away. The barometric pressure is going to go up about, I don't know, a few hundred millibars per square centimeter. It's going to turn you inside out, vaporize you, and take every molecule of your body and remove it from every other molecule of your body in just a fraction of a second, but crawling under your bed is going to help. Fucking great. Okay, so these cloth masks they're having people wear, I mean, it's just social conditioning. Okay, A, they won't help for shit, and B, it's just another way to spread the fear. Like, until this virus kills more people than the common flu, I think, and I'm going to continue to think and believe that this fear-mongering is being promulgated for the simple fact of control and domination of our economy. That's all it is. Oh, you were at the 5th grade during all that propaganda? Right on. I like taking new people out cop watching. I don't get out to Gladstone a lot, but if you want to email me, here, I'll drop my email right here so we can go maybe hook up and cop watch some. But if you're a wingnut, I might drop you off on a street corner. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's my email. There you go. Shoot me an email and we'll do some cop watching. Yeah, they do like to watch. They do. People do like to watch. I've done a lot of open carry stuff, activism, where I film the person open carrying, and I've done a lot of First Amendment audits. But I also love to do cop watching. But check out my last few uploads. All right, let me do a little more channel surfing during rush hour. Thanks for watching, Pink Camera Magic. You're a doll. I love you. That's coming from the heart. From the heart. I heart you.
Local, state, and federal officials have been working with the facility. Every resident has been tested for coronavirus. No new residents have been admitted, and no visitors allowed inside. A review of inspection records found no major infractions related to infection control. But health officials say, like many other facilities, getting protective equipment has been difficult.
With this facility, I know that there's been a challenge in, for example, getting them enough gowns.
Clark County has reported a total of 21 deaths from coronavirus. Highgate Senior Living accounts for a third of them. Kyle Aboshi.
So I'll get back to what I said right when this live stream started. I think it would have been a way better successful. It would have been a way more successful strategy if we would have quarantined old people and people that were immunocompromised in the beginning and let everybody else do what they needed to do to survive. And the virus would have ran its course through the people that, through all the people in our population that could have fought it off. And instead, we've tried to slow down everyone else's movement, like everybody's movement. My question is this: is it possible that we've delayed the movement of the virus through our population by forcing people and manipulating people, browbeating people into staying home? Like, is it possible that we've prolonged the movement of this virus through our ecosystem because of that? I would love to talk to a virologist. I would love to have that conversation because I have questions.
The public health director from Malheur County told us they could open up in 3 to 4 weeks as well. The coronavirus forced colleges to stop in-person classes for the current school year, and now local schools are looking at plans for the fall. The University of Oregon plans to go back to in-person classes with some adjustments. George Fox University has similar plans for the fall term that starts August 31st. The University of Portland plans to go back to in-person classes with some changes to keep students and faculty safe. Also,
well, you know, students and faculty need to be safe. I still think it's really crazy and telling that federal, state, and local government workers all get to keep their jobs. A great many of them, you know. But oh no, everybody else just has to suffer. We're all in this together except those that are not in this together.
now, according to the Oregonian, hotel occupancy rates have dropped 63% compared to this time last year. Daily room rates are also down by a third, and that is having a ripple effect on Travel Oregon because hotel taxes fund the state's tourism commission. Travel Oregon has already laid off some workers and now projects its revenue will drop 2/3 by June 30th.
Thank you, government. There's another few hundred people that have lost their jobs.
Benefits as of today. These workers typically don't pay into unemployment and are not usually eligible. The benefits come from the Federal CARES Act. The same program will also make benefits available to people who can't work because they're sick or caring for a sick family member. A small garden nursery in Camas is thriving right now, drawing a lot of... Jada Fritz and her husband Eric are the owners of Grown in Camas, Jada says these days customers are more
I
where their food comes from, and that may be.
I can't do this anymore, guys. I'm literally allergic to bullshit, and it's really difficult for me to actually watch corporate news. Thanks again for watching, people. Yeah, now's the time when I shamelessly plug what I do. If you like what I do, and you want to see more of it, you want to see me doing it better, I do have my Patreon link right below this. So if you want to sign up, you know, that'd be awesome. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. I will check out your X/Man vid if you link it in the comment right now. How about that? All right, but I am ending the stream right here. Thanks for watching, folks. All right, bye. But do link it in the comments under this video so I can watch it. Bye, guys. Truth Seeker. See ya. End stream.